Good morning and welcome to Arizona State University and the Spring 2019 Graduate Commencement Ceremony. The processional is led today by doctoral student Michelle Sullivan Govani, president of the Graduate Professional Students Association. She and other outstanding graduate student marshals carry the gonfalons that contain the distinctive academic color for the college it represents, as well as ASU's maroon and gold. Following the student marshals is Arizona State University President Michael M. Crow, wearing the chain of office, Executive Vice President and University Provost Mark Cyril, Dean of the Graduate College Alfredo J. Artiles, and Grand Marshal Donna Cataldo, ASU Senate President and Chair of the University Academic Council. They are leading the platform party, which consists of representatives of the Arizona Board of Regents, University Vice Presidents, and academic deans. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise in honor of today's graduates who have worked very hard to get to this moment in their lives. Seated in the center and bowl of the arena are doctoral candidates, their faculty mentors, and over 1,400 master's students who are graduating today. In addition to our graduates who study at any of ASU's campus locations, we are celebrating graduates who have completed degrees through the ASU Online program. ASU Online has over 200 bachelor's, master's, and doctoral graduates in the class of 2019. These Sun Devils are located across the United States and abroad, and many have traveled to join us here on the Tempe campus. We welcome our online graduates and all of today's graduating students to today's graduation celebration. We would like to recognize the sign language interpreters for today's ceremony, Lori Johnson and Jackie Motes, and our soloists, Julia Laird. All of today's music is performed by the ASU Wind Orchestra. Please remain standing and join Julia Laird in singing the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Broad stripes and bright stars.
Thank you, Julia. Platform party members, graduates, family, friends, and faculty, please be seated. The placing of the University Mace by Grand Marshal Cataldo signals the beginning of this official university ceremony. To extend greetings on behalf of the Arizona Board of Regents, I am pleased to introduce Regent Andrea De Gravina.
Good morning. On behalf of the Arizona Board of Regents, the governing body of our 3 state public universities, I'd like to welcome you all to the celebration of an outstanding achievement. I am honored to celebrate today as a fellow graduate with our families and friends. We have devoted countless hours to studying, research, writing, and exams. Some have made great sacrifices or have overcome other obstacles in pursuit of our degrees. But it has all been worth it. Pursuing your graduate degree is inspirational and admirable. The fact that we are gathered here today is a testament to our hard work and proves that we are ready for the challenges we will face. As I look out on our graduating class, I am filled with pride for all that we have accomplished and all that we have yet to do. It's now our time to pick up the mantle, use this gift of a graduate education, and set forth on our personal journey. Our graduation is not only a significant achievement, but it is also a victory for the state of Arizona. As we celebrate your graduation and the future you have created, we hope you will continue to call Arizona home. We are honored that you chose to pursue a graduate degree at ASU. Our future depends on our ability to generate new ideas and to think critically. And ASU has given us these tools to advance our passions and to improve the world around us. Through these passions, I hope we can continue to collaborate with our peers to solve the many problems facing our society. I hope you will make the most of your opportunities, continue to better yourselves, and live up to your potential. We have the capacity to accomplish great things. The more we learn, the more we're able to achieve. But achievement is not only in the workplace. It also relates to our personal growth, and we must continue to be lifelong learners. Our educational pursuits are forever entwined with ASU, and the relationships that we have built with our peers and our faculty are lasting. I hope our quest for knowledge does not end as we walk out these doors. I hope we remain curious and stay civically engaged. These are the keys to improving our future and the future of our society. Above all, please enjoy this moment, celebrate this milestone, and tomorrow we go to work, making our state, our country, and our world a better place. Distinguished members of the faculty, family, friends, and my fellow graduates, enjoy and always remember this day. Congratulations, 2019.
Thank you, Regent De Gravina. In addition to Regent De Gravina, please welcome Regent Fred Duvall. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us today. The graduating class, members of the Arizona Board of Regents, together with university administrators, faculty, and staff, welcome you to this Arizona State University Graduate Commencement Ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce the 16th President of Arizona State University, Dr. Michael M. Crow. President Crow.
So, graduate school is a tricky thing. You finish college, you go to work for a while sometimes you don't go to work for a while, and you go back and you tell your partner or your spouse or your parents or your siblings or your friends, and you say, you know, I'm going back in. I got another couple years, I'm going to get a master's degree. I'm going to go back into a PhD, and then somebody says, how long does that take? And the answer is nobody really knows. And so people are often confused about why do we do this? why do we take this next step? Why do we get the master's degree? And then there's all the people that mock, the person that has the master's degree and says, yeah, you've mastered page turning. You've mastered the letters of the English language. That's really fantastic. And so there's not much of an understanding of what it is that we're trying to do in the general population. So for family members, who's ready for this to be over? Yeah. Over here, I hear some clapping over here. So this is a process by which we actually drive human knowledge forward. We take people above the bachelor's degree level, which is this notion of becoming a master learner, and now we move into actually driving subjects forward, driving subjects to the highest level of human capability, particularly at the doctoral level, where the doctoral students are now asked to do things that no one else has ever done before them. And so this is an interesting process. So before we get into all of this, I just want all of you that are not a part of the university to ask yourself, how do you produce the latest, greatest, best thinker in violin, in new forms of corporate management, there's some violinists over there, right? Or in electrical engineering, or deep theory of political thought, or how do you do that? And most of you will say, well, I have no idea. And we sort of have an idea, and here is our product. And so I just want to welcome all of you here, welcome you to ASU, particularly those that have come from some distance. What we do, we are a learning, that is, we create a learning environment. Teaching, we actually do teaching. Learning is a superior function of human development. Teaching is a part of the learning process, but we're also a discovery and creativity center. We have 100,000 people, give or take, that are a part of our community here. They come in from every state of the United States, 140 countries with us here physically, 195 countries here with us digitally. This is a globally focused, globally impactful, global changing institution based right here in Arizona. But your family members that have been here studying with us as graduate students are part of a process not only in which their studying results in their own understanding and advancement, but we advance what we understand as a species about these subjects that our students are involved in. So we have this dual function and this dual role. We have at the university thousands of creative teams in the arts, thousands of intellectual teams in the humanities, thousands of discovery teams in the sciences and in engineering and in other areas, problem-solving teams. We work at the edge of advancing knowledge, the edge of advancing solutions, the edge of advancing outcomes. And so this is a part of our university which is not all that well understood by the general public. People don't understand that we are here not only to produce great students, but to produce great ideas and great tools and great insights and great new expressions of human creativity. And so that's what we do. This is a very challenging process for people to get through in their life in terms of graduate school. So the first thing I'd like our graduates to do is to stand and thank the members of their family and others that are here for everything that they've done to empower them to be here. So let's thank our families and friends. The second thing I'd like to do is recognize, if all the faculty at Arizona State University could stand, I'd like to recognize them. So it's kind of funny. Stay standing. It turns out that faculty, like many things in our society, are not well understood by people on the outside. We ask our faculty to master their subject and then some, to be master teachers of their subjects, including in this case at the graduate level and at the highest level that humans operate. We ask our faculty to be creative and engaged. We ask them to create new knowledge, to synthesize new knowledge, to pass that knowledge on. We ask them to do all of these things, both with large numbers of undergraduate students and graduate students online and on campus. We ask a tremendous amount of our faculty, and I can tell you unequivocally, Arizona State University has one of the finest faculties assembled at any university on this planet. So let's just congratulate our faculty. Now, ASU is a little bit different than many of the evolved universities in the United States in the sense that we are an institution built around an idea. The idea that our society can be best advanced through inclusion and focus on students and their success, including at the graduate level, through research that benefits the public specifically, and by taking responsibility for who we are and what we are. And so I want us each to watch just a short video of the latest expression of the why about Arizona State University, our charter video. So let's run the charter video. One of the things I noticed in my travels around academia was this increasing separation from society. You know, harder and harder to translate what the university was doing, harder and harder for kids that were hardworking kids with B averages from high school to find a pathway. What we have found, and this is something that I learned the hard way here myself, was that we, the educators, have been those that have created these disparities. We've created these disparities by not figuring out how to educate across the spectrum of our society. We narrow, we pick, we select. So long as we do that, we're going to get these very disparate outcomes. And so we're trying to work against those outcomes.
When we say an institution that's accessible and defined by who we include and not exclude, what we're also saying is that we're an institution that represents the world.
We can talk about individual potential, but without thinking seriously about systems attached to that, it's not really going to work, because it's not really true that anyone can grow up and be anything. So some kid whose parents are Rhodes Scholars fundamentally has a different pathway to life and success than some kid who's working at McDonald's.
We're ensuring that those that are ready are able to participate, regardless of ethnicity, background, zip code, resource, lack thereof. Kids are able to be on this campus and make it their own and understand that they can go to college, they can graduate from college, and they can find viable careers to sustain themselves and others.
And a public university takes on a social objective, a social change and economic change objective, trying to find a way at scale to impact society at large.
The challenges societally and globally are so significant that if we are not an institution that is playing a critical role in solving those problems, then we are not going to be relevant for the long term.
In everything that we do, we ask ourselves a question, what can we do better for humanity? And take our role in society to be one where we are here to serve.
We engage our students at all levels and our faculty.
That's not the end. Can we start that again? Not over, but from that point? If not, let me tell you what the rest of it says. So basically the video goes on to then explain that this is an institution which is committed to the success of the community. And probably the single most important thing that's said in the video, at least the point we're trying to get across, was a statement that I made at the beginning of the video. If we could put up that slide, if that slide follows. Yeah. So we, the educators, have created disparities by not figuring out how to educate across the spectrum of our society. Yes, you get it. You understand what we're doing. We pick, we select. So long as we do that, we're going to get disparate outcomes. We're trying to work against those outcomes. That is an unbelievable self-criticism, a recognition of the fact that we as an institutional class and we as a university have actually contributed to these gaps that are occurring in our society. And if we don't take these gaps on, the social and cultural and economic impacts will be negative. So my message to you as graduates, is to think about the design questions where you're headed, the issues about what you're doing. Think about the weaknesses in the institutions that you're going to be a part of, but not as criticisms. Think about them as empowerments. Think about how you're going to alter social outcomes by what you do in whatever it is that you do, by doing anything other than accepting the present status quo. Attack the status quo. Attack the outcomes. And so my message to you, as we've tried to reflect in our own environment here at ASU, is don't criticize, don't complain, don't whine, design what we need and build that. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, President Crow. University Provost Mark Searle will introduce our outstanding graduate student video.
Good morning. This day is a very proud day, and not just for our graduates and their family and friends who've joined us for this wonderful event, but also for the university faculty and staff who've worked alongside the students to help them grow and develop into the strong contributing members of our state, nation, and global communities that we anticipate in the years to come. In their time at ASU, graduate students have learned much and accomplished a great deal. The following video represents a brief view of the accomplishments and hopes of a few of ASU's thousands of graduating students. Please attend to the video.
I think a big part of being a graduate student is broadening your perspectives and gaining new insights and ideas and things you would never be exposed to.
ASU offers opportunities for advanced and innovative research and education in chemistry that allows us to create those pathways for achieving sustainable energy future and well-educated society. And I'm happy to be part of that.
The most valuable thing that I got during my time at the College of Health Solutions was being able to work on this year-long community-based intervention where I had the opportunity to work under PhD students and get out in the field and have real hands-on experience, not just designing and creating a program, but actually delivering it.
In order to create a design that really works for whoever you're designing for, you have to think about the people. That's the first thing you have to think about. And the questions that you have to ask and really listen to those answers are really the most important thing. And that's totally central to what I try to do in my work.
It's encouraging to see that people care about social issues to the degree I do. So I really want to be a person who can help meet that need and be a part of the solution.
I've had access to brilliant resources, which I wouldn't have had otherwise, and I wouldn't have been able to do so much with my degree and what I've been learning.
My focus within public policy is really U.S. immigration policy and issues such as access to asylum. This semester, I've been working on an independent study to develop an innovative asylum orientation tool that could be deployed not just along the border between the U.S. and Mexico, but actually all the way to Central America, so that people can understand the process before they even leave their homes.
For my applied project, I created an online course for an Arizona nonprofit called Raising Special Kids. They serve families of children with disabilities, and it was such a rewarding experience to see something I created used to support families all across the state.
I couldn't find any other school that had this program, and I really like the interdisciplinary aspect of ASU.
I think journalism plays many roles in today's society. One key is it brings people together, it connects people. So I can know somebody's story from across the world because a journalist took the time to listen to somebody's story and share that with other people.
I hope to inspire people by helping them realize the strength and power that language has and their ability to change the world through self-expression.
I'm a physician. In medical school, I was taught the clinicals of medicine. I wasn't taught the business of medicine. In my everyday work, I continue to see the misalignment between the business of medicine and the clinical of medicine. With this affecting my work on a daily basis, I decided to come to WP Carey School of Business to sharpen my business skill.
After receiving my DNP, I will be a nurse practitioner. I plan to specialize in neurological diseases, and I'm hoping to continue researching and to also become a professor to inspire other nurses to really care about the older adult population along with neurological diseases.
I think that being able to teach kids how to love themselves and feel good about themselves regardless of what other people say is really important, and I think that that's what drives me.
Throughout my career, I want to make sure that I take the knowledge that I have gained and give it to students so that they have their best chance to be successful.
With my degree, I hope to inspire people to use the platform that they have, the experiences that they've developed, to give back to the community and to create opportunities for other people.
For me, being a Rhodes Scholar is a chance to join a group of incredible, like-minded individuals who are passionate about changing the world. So because of ASU, really, that's how I got to know more about these opportunities, and that's how I got to where I am today.
We all sit here in a safe and protected place because the lives of others who have been veterans in the American military or who actively serve in American military units are out there protecting us and taking care of us and protecting our families. Many of our veterans and many of our active duty military personnel are here with us today graduating. I'd like them to stand so that we might recognize them for their service.
We now approach that portion of the program that confers degrees upon this graduating class. Dean of the Graduate College, Alfredo J. Artiles, will present the process of investiture.
Good morning. The conferring of degrees and the placing of the hood on the degree candidates, known as investiture, are traditions that date back centuries in academic history. The PhD is the highest and most prestigious academic degree awarded at this university, in this country, and across the globe. Would the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy, the PhD, please rise? Each PhD candidate has chosen a professor to have the honor of investing the hood. Mentors, please stand and please perform the symbolic ritual of investiture. President Crow, it is my pleasure to present these PhD candidates to you. They have fulfilled all requirements for this degree and are worthy of that distinction.
Thank you. There's one last step. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents, on the recommendations of the outstanding faculty of Arizona State University, I hereby confer upon each and every one of you the PhD degree and welcome you to the company of scholars, those that advance knowledge and insight with all of its rights, honors, privileges, and most importantly, obligations. Congratulations, doctors.
PhD candidates and their mentors, please be seated.
The professional doctorates represent the highest degrees awarded in their respective profession. Would the candidates for the Doctor of Education, Juris Doctor, Doctor of Musical Arts, Doctor of Behavioral Health, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Business Administration please rise and be recognized? Each candidate has chosen a professor to have the honor of investing the hood. Mentors, please stand and perform the symbolic ritual of investiture. President Crow, it is my pleasure to present these candidates to you. They have fulfilled all requirements for these degrees and are worthy of that distinction.
Thank you. So, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents, on the recommendation of the faculty of Arizona State University, I hereby confer upon each and every one of you the appropriate doctoral degree and welcome you to the company of scholars with all of its rights, obligations, privileges, and yes, most importantly, obligations. Congratulations, doctors.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Would all master's candidates please rise? President Crow, it is my pleasure to present to you our master's candidates who have completed degrees in over 140 different programs. They have fulfilled all requirements for their degrees and are worthy of that distinction.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by Arizona State University's Board of Regents, on the recommendations of the faculty of Arizona State University, I hereby confer upon each and every one of you the appropriate master's degree and welcome you to the company of scholars with all of its rights, honors, privileges, and by now you surely know, most importantly, obligations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Please be seated. All graduates, beginning with the PhDs, will now cross the platform to accept the congratulations of President Crow and Provost Searle. Names of the graduates will be read by Professors Helene Ossipoff, Juliet Barnett, Barbara Ladford, and Peter Lafford.
Bridget Lee Grote.
Emily C. Gentura.
Alexander Catherine Vicnair.
Ariana Lacroix.
J. Jimeno Robles.
Megan Charlotte Fitzhugh.
Lorna Lopez.
Alex Pierre Ravindaniera Acosta.
Wiley Lee.
Alberto Jose Vindas Quesada.
Garrett Lane Klein.
Kimberly Lynn Fine.
Joshua Hakey.
Heather Joanne Gunn.
Christopher Daniel Albrecht.
Puneet Nandkumar Katavkar.
Ho Michael Shui.
Ahmed Abdul Razak Ahmed Al Janabi.
Elizabeth Marie Tellman.
Hassan Hadi Kraidi Al Bosaile.
Emily Ann Schock.
Ashley Lauren Kamhai.
William Riley Kluger.
Michael Andrew Jackson.
Indradit Bandiopadhyay.
Frank Lee James III.
Robert Adam Diepert.
Cameron Michael Schultz.
Jason Michael Holmes.
Erica Gabriela Acevedo Ontiveros.
Paris R. Masek II.
Shannon Louise Huey Hilton.
Inhe Grace Kim.
Fan Yi Zhu.
Jacques Hon.
Sarah Elizabeth Jones.
Abul Rahman Khalid Youssef.
Sophia Town.
Diana Kushnutinova.
Katie Alford.
Jingyu Shinju Xiao Kuo.
Nicole Marie Anderson.
Xiomara Nunez Rodriguez.
Roger Albert Conant.
Francis Frederick Kwaku Abgabe.
Gustavo Durazo Jr.
Johnny William Malloy.
Elena Marie Veluschek.
Cassandra Barrett.
Summer Lane Preston.
Saba Rezvanian.
Fanri Fu.
Yusuf Altaik.
Michael Vito.
Jesse Christian Rathgeber.
Jennifer Elaine Byron.
Meta Dalal.
Jonathan Hurtado.
Mariam Shafie Khanjani.
Kausen Indrajit Bandara Kortagama.
Kylie B. Vandergeist.
Jacob Allen Harris.
Melissa S. Crawford.
Andrew Colin Seidel.
Maria Dalal Safa Pernet.
Allison Cecilia Dalstedt.
Mohammed Hossein Kroshkeri Jamali.
Joseph D. Sweet.
Jad Shalub.
Matthew Ralphs.
Shihao Wei Zerba.
Ramadan Abdallah Salim Salim.
Reagan Stiles Breitenstein.
Kirsten Nicole Pelizarro.
Julieta Cristina Paulesk.
Dominique Inez Garello.
Elham Shabani.
Danielle C.
Rebecca Ann McKay.
Bohan Shan.
Natalie Mitchell.
Chinan Chung.
Kenneth R. Pike.
Sonam Dahire.
Yishan Jiao.
Xuan Shi.
Shehzad Tashin Tahir.
Jason Yalim.
Sarah Elizabeth Ois.
Kei Wu.
Grant Jeffrey Snitker.
Rachel Junle Zhang.
Jeff Vaughn.
Wenbo Chang.
Julie Burdett Rousseau.
Callie Michelle Campbell.
Holly Fulton Babick.
Lydia Lyle Ross.
Abigail Heather Oakley.
Gilbert Ju.
Matthias Kalm.
Reem Abdullah Al-Gamdi.
Ji Kun Jim.
Wendy K. Caldwell.
Hudson Sessions.
Stephanie Reed.
Amy Lynn Rose Johnson.
Lauren Elizabeth Van
Joshua
Histe.
Bragg. Joshua Bragg.
Carolyn Ann Green.
Adrienne Rose Henderson.
Joseph S. Wells.
Cassandra M. Collier.
To Xuan Win.
Jacqueline Elizabeth Romero.
Matthew Barrett Weber.
Tyler Colby Kirk.
Neil James Hatfield.
Edmundo Soltero.
Yu Zhou.
Yair Astudido Scalia.
Fan Hong.
Ruby Alvarado Hernandez.
Nathaniel Lane Wade.
Roy Joseph Hosler.
Ashley Marie Ziganak.
Jenna Simone Rudo Stern.
Yueming Bu.
Alexander Duke Miller.
Duk Trong Nguyen.
Pianat Kitsiwisit.
Amanda Renee Young Gonzalez.
Shun Shao Lee.
Alberto Rivera Padilla.
Dina Lee Gould.
Han Ching Nun.
Chen Chen.
Samantha Michelle Thompson.
Liang Wu.
Christopher Anthony Rojas.
Zhu Hui Lee.
Jacob Kenneth Hilton.
Liang Jin.
Rua E.M.S. Al-Shaheen,
Hai Lin Lee,
William Camp Van Jr.,
Jin Xing Zhao,
Siddhartha Srikaram,
Yu Yan,
Brennan Maurice Roy,
Hui Xie,
Lara Taggart,
Hui Shen,
Salina Michelle Bednarek,
Jimin Wu,
Zachary Andrew Reeves Blurton,
Ping Wang,
Corey Lynn Lamonte,
Man Shu,
Shannon Lank,
Xiaowei Yin,
Emerald Monique Ochonogor,
Laili Zheng,
Joanne Lopez Martinez,
Shaoxing Chu,
Allison Ann Atkins,
Zhen Xing Li,
Kira Kevina McFarland Gatewood,
Liang Zhao,
Elora Dene Diaz,
Yong Chu,
Trisha Lynn Erdley,
Jin Tao Wu,
Timothy Paul Layson,
Huang Yan,
Maria Regina Matos,
Yang Wan,
Beth Alson,
Kei Shu,
Sogol Homayun,
Zhan Ying Wan,
Kevin Lee Hodameyo,
Ryan Hampton,
Andrew Lang,
Mackenzie Joanne O'Neill,
Arturo Sanchez,
Paul Andrew Cook,
Kevin Mark Chamorro,
Frederick Marcel Brown Jr.,
Lauren Marie Meadows,
Jihei Yu,
Sophie May Hutton,
Olga Kim,
Ashley Ann Geske,
Taylor Grace Hutchinson,
Sarah Marie Jensen,
Zhu Yun Hur,
Kaylee Marie Easter,
Na Yung Ham,
Elise Christine Wagner,
Shen Wen Yu,
Heather Estelle Devaraj,
Olivia Lauren Meadows,
Cecilia Galarza,
Jeremy Larkham Ruth,
Trisha R. Bon,
Amanda Zoll Weaver,
Jorge Alexander Ortega,
Dale Sakamoto,
Bailey A. Reyes,
Bryce Lowell Johnson,
Harun Sirinji,
Kiwe Yu,
Rhonda Elaine Sturdivant,
Vladimir Gebe,
Christina Lynn Ridgely Smith,
Christopher Paul Mitchell,
Ariana Yokobuchi,
Yunmi Oh,
Rebecca Jane Landon,
Elizabeth Lynette Leva,
Roberta K. Maxner,
Zach Paris,
Ryan Booth,
Ayua Zhang,
Albert K. Pierce,
Wei Guo,
Heather Ann Ryan,
Yale Park,
Sarah Diane Ingram,
Paul Lynch,
Lakista Sarita Erina,
Woody Chenoweth,
Maria Griselda Chacon,
Yun Sun Yun,
Graham Sawicki,
Cristiano Darus Ribeiro e Rodriguez,
Delaney N. Krantz,
Desiree Gischini,
Jessica Noel Wagner,
Daniel Herder,
Emily Gott,
Clara S. Acosta,
Sarah Allen Richart,
Bryce Andrew Montague,
Abigail Rosette Crick,
Natasha Kayla Campbell,
Melissa Ann Tu,
Wu J. Park,
Catherine Tretyakova,
Catherine Ann Nelson,
Jody Ann Riggs,
Julio Antonio Arias,
Ray Jericho P. Manalisi,
Zad Said Sakir,
Toyin Marcus,
Natalie Jean Posh,
Aaron Kraft Otterbacher,
Corinne Domeral Merdega,
Deb White,
Sonal Calbandi,
Stephanie Deanne De Santiago,
Anmel Shirivasava,
Allison K. Solars,
Shaihua Lang,
Christine Croft Crean,
Jiro Lee,
Jennifer Brown,
Ting Wei Lin,
Amy Suzanne Mabry,
Abhishek Gupta,
Anna Maria Berger,
Jar Yuan,
Rita Wormers,
Shweli Zhang,
Melissa Beth Shelby,
Yumna Sva,
Hannah Grace Smith,
Fei Shu,
Kimberly Weiss,
Piali Naskar,
Sarah Therese Shana,
Himanshi Tyagi,
Brittany Whitney,
Xing Hao Lin,
Cecilia Isabel Alvarado,
Su Han Chu,
Anna Bell Hershkowitz,
Li Chi Zhou,
Anna Janet P. Trejo,
Su Yu Chao,
Cheyenne Lynn Copaz,
Ihui Tsai,
Sarah Zavala,
Ting Shan Chang,
Wairimu Kungo,
Denise Alexandra Lopez,
Miley Marie Allen,
Eric Martin Quiroz,
Stephanie M. Daly,
Jennifer Marie Shaley,
Emily Catherine Blau,
Matthew Edmund Morales,
Madeline Lee Chumley,
Thomas Joseph Verde, Ramya Hari Danala, Shu Zhao Zhang, Peter Ward, Wisam Matar, Mei Tong Chin, Shin Tong, Shichia Liu,
Shruti Chengalrayan,
Bowen Liu,
Rennie Coleman,
Heting Lee,
Edward Emilio Arturo Sepulveda Murphy,
Shijia Ho,
Sebastian Ramirez Amaya,
Jiyuan Guo,
Ananda Vaishnavi Ardanari Shanmugam,
Robert McCrae Glass,
Kira Aliyah Adams,
Alex Yee,
Caritha Ensminger,
Derek Matthew Fenton,
Ross Todd Walgren,
Mark Frizzini,
Rachel Renee McGee,
Joshua H. Sonyi,
Diamond Diana King,
Xinyi Zhao,
Rachel Lundwall,
Brian Berg,
Simone Danielle Dotson,
Sean Delane,
Brittany Torchinsky,
Monica Aravalo Nasis,
Esther Clark,
Kovita Sukumar Rao,
Scott Whitaker,
Tae-Yu Lee,
Amanda Nicole Wayand,
Jeffrey James Walker,
Irene Rosalind Erickson,
Jennifer Elizabeth Harrison,
Shelley Lynn Knight,
Lindsay May Campbell,
Cameron Lee Mundo,
Holly Lorraine Chilicus,
Anne Marie Barella,
Marjorie Wakefield,
Sarah Marie Dillon,
Wade Rivera,
Brandon Cheaton Fabre,
Ramachandran Rakprishan,
Ji Young Min,
Corey Marie Milster,
Xiugan Jin,
Adam Frio,
Jody Lynn Carroll,
Alma Angelica Gonzalez Bojorquez,
Randy Michelle Morrow,
Chi Song,
Sar Yalov,
Ron Berg,
David Stephen Kent,
Michael D. Matthews,
Natasha Ray Dennehy,
Jonathan Michael Taylor,
Charles Etheridge,
Natalie Marie Miskowski,
Ronald Scott Elowitz,
Cameron Lee Dorson,
Kara Bray,
Seth Allen Hart,
Alyssa Meredith Sherry,
Uxi Wang,
Dorinda Wilson,
Ryan Douglas Matson,
Ju Mai Jiang,
Danielle Marie Volko,
Tiara Wright,
Ashley Lauthers,
Marissa Nicole Ritterin,
Rachel Elizabeth Gilbreth,
Samantha Lee Spees,
Ashley Eleanor Merritt,
Tanaya Tatiana Dempsey,
Quinn Mi Gao,
Troy Babcock,
Yu Si Shu,
Jasmine Gwynn Conway,
Uyin Bao Ming Lee,
Eric Thomas Lurch,
Meron Mekonnen Sebatu,
Emily Griffin,
Michael Weston Newell,
Courtney Cortez Head,
Larry Morales,
Komalpreet Kaur Sahota,
Chetna Pandarang Nimsa,
Karen Michelle Funderburg,
Rachel Marie Wainia,
Avery Elizabeth Underwood,
Sean Josh Thompson,
Sarah Lynn Lehman,
Travis Farshman,
Sneha Joes,
Amanda Hope Garcia,
Allison Lee Parker,
Chao Kong,
Sarah Irene Guinea,
Su Huang,
Maya Tamika Jones,
Yikwun Ma,
Gabriella Rothleutner,
Yidan Chen,
Ji Hu Yi,
Xingchang Chang,
Ashley Sue Champagne,
Min Hao Shun,
Alejandro Salvador Zendejas,
Yang Wan,
Agnes Josephine Montalban Ricato,
Renji Li,
Patricia Ann Vickery,
Yi Chuan Chen,
Mabry Perry,
Li Yan Tang,
Susan Deach,
Raya Ghosh,
Angie Lynn Anderson,
Zihao Chen,
Alexandria Michelle Layton,
Xin Wang,
Andrea Lauren Vittelsey,
Jai Yuan,
Elizabeth Marion Charles,
Ming Wei Zhang,
Chelsea Ann Catherine Liston,
Scott Gregory Lampert,
Joel Salcido,
Christian Peter Gould,
Lillian Beatrice Sutton,
Shang San Li,
Rainey Francis Horwitz,
Ziwei Shi,
Danielle Marie Gursky,
Valentine Clenem Agla,
Gretchen Marie Childers,
Qing Gao,
Stephanie Bakazan,
Ji Ding,
Brittany Nicole Barkas,
Fun Chao Li,
Zoe Bounds Watts,
Tessa Rachel Moncrief,
Shravya Srinivas Sanagala,
Ismail Ahmad Shah,
Catherine Ann Roberts,
Kun Yen Chen,
Flint Wheeler,
Rachel Marie Bright,
Jada Wong,
Giorgio Salteris,
Haley Elizabeth Cohen,
Karthi Kantupali,
Christopher Thomas Page Jr.,
Aishwarya Despande,
Kelly Hyde,
Justin Daniel Babani,
Brittany Sky Leahy Kimura,
Vaishal Shah,
Elizabeth Ann Dukes,
Ayushi Pancholi,
Matthew Wigginton Conway,
Jessica Lauren Babani,
Haley Cora Thompson,
Connor Hastings,
Cassandra Faith Kinnear,
Raymond Jordan Labios,
Veronica Jean Oria,
Trong Nyo,
Angelo Vacchiani,
Rohan Adam Jesu Dason,
Lindsay Enslin,
Gaurav Rawat,
Crystal Rose Johnston,
Robert Michael Yap,
Evelyn Irawalo Lapido,
Haley Yvonne Majorman,
Joshua Barboza,
Charles Alon Baxter,
Sai Pranitha Reddy,
David Kalazinski,
Dylan Hove,
Samuel Mao,
Garrett Russell Edwards,
C.U. Wu,
Kate Stephanie Burns.
Zixu Lee.
Samantha Nicole Rincon.
Kay Wong.
Nicole Rose Brown.
Louis Caleb Livingston.
Stephanie Kasuf Siri.
Andrew Barrett Sanders Munson.
Catherine Flynn Woner.
Kaylin Carol Sporka.
England Vince Pena.
Madalena Vreju.
Lakshmi Prasanna Anusha Paravastu.
Elvis Diaz.
Sujita Sridharan.
Audrey Lynn Arrington.
Nishanti Balakrishnan.
Hadi Sengara.
Vatika Vardhan Charaisi.
Frederick Ian Raywalt.
Dinesh Kunte.
Ashish Sharma.
Brenda Mora Castillo.
Tanner Davis.
Anais Delilah Roque.
Alex Ali Janhanka.
Catherine Peterson.
Chizoba Ngube.
Liam Gleason.
Wanghu Kumau.
Joy Karen Massoff.
Jonathan Russell Miksh.
Christine Woodside.
Fatima Vanessa Agüero Ruiz.
Catherine Rose Shower.
Nicholas J. McDonald.
Karina Michelle Cahill.
Imad Aslam.
Monica Boomeretti.
Laura Redmond Roginski.
Sai Vamsi Krishna Vadlamudi.
Cameron Carmel Sher.
Sakshi.
Christine Narchi Chan.
Kartik Shailesh Kumar.
Sikai Mao.
Ayushi Agarwal.
Yuhan Lau.
Aravind Prakash Baskaran.
Abhishek Barv.
Abika Pakia Chitra Santosh Kumar.
Rishba Paliwal.
James Henry Artist III.
Charles Solomon Sullivan.
Calvin John Kelbell.
Mariah Troop.
Oliver Donald Vasily von Miziner.
Ivy Trong Hurd.
Matthew James Pagan.
E. Peng Tseng.
Anne Elizabeth Nelson.
Tren Yang.
Sai Panendra Gorantla.
Sam Ingram.
Sai Sudarsan Gulanapali.
Sharada Tyagi.
Subarayuda Samalapu.
Aisha Hitesh Shah.
Tejasi Palkar.
Harsh Tovatia.
Ayushi Melhubai Shah.
Priyanka Kotwani.
Shipra Panwar.
Veena Gunda.
Abhishek Jitendrabai Parmar.
Richard Sewer.
Ronak Deepen Vikam.
Sarindi Balaji.
David James Gowi.
Ilya Skolkov.
Joanna Christina Bike.
Wu Fan Soon.
Deborah Lynn Dees.
Monica Ponraj Vasan.
Tanya Sotelo.
Freda Bakwa Sarfo.
Melissa Ann McCoy.
Mami Kwama Otsiku Ba.
Abhishek Nilesh Shah.
Ibitsama Yahaya Ahmed.
Devansh Gupta.
Bernard Aboagi Obeng.
Shreya Srivastava.
Golda Okai Ofakwa.
Salil Malik.
Marie Antoinette Ado.
Navendra Jha.
Christopher Anajayim.
Vishal Surendran.
Danielle Terry.
Bhargav Reddy Vemi Reddy.
Derek Baffer Akoto Osei.
Ramesh Balan.
Ying Zhang.
Chantel Marekera.
Yu Song Wang.
Akhil Velamit.
Gurong Su.
Abhinetri Tumar Umesh.
Wei Shi.
Amulsya Mysore.
Yan Lu.
Pratana Raganathan.
Jun Yuan Yang,
Harini Ramamurthy,
Si Ang Yu,
Sukanya Panda,
Dongguan Shi,
Amanda Tharts,
Hang Bin Jin,
Yinglu Singh,
Shan Su,
Matthew Joseph Crovetti,
Chanhua Chen,
David Andrew Bowersox,
Jing Fong,
Ashwini Jambagi,
Tao Zhang,
Namratra Gorantla,
Xiao Bin Zhang,
Nishkal Kumar Masikalbail Shekhar,
Kun Hee,
Jayanth Kumar MJ,
Wendy Shah,
Reshma Bhavani Naladala,
Shi Wei Chen,
Marvin Vergara,
Jun Lee,
Atul Mishra,
Jun Lu,
Ganesh Kumar Subramanian Venkatraman,
Han Wang,
Bhavana Venkata Subramanian,
Jin Sun,
Scott Jeffrey Morgan,
Jian Chen Yang,
Vishnuna Rayanan Rama Subramanian,
Xiaodong Wu,
Sri Krishna Prasad Saturaman,
Ximing Li,
Supriya Damodararaswamy,
Yang Su,
Sucharita Rumesh,
Chiahua Wang,
Urusha Rejmi,
Hefa Wang,
Akila Mutyala,
Yan Shao,
Shashank Kapoor,
Yang Gao,
Lavina Bachani,
Wei Ming Shang,
Mayuri Dataram Kambli,
Xing Shang,
Suchita Sudhir Vichare,
Ying Shi Shang,
Chirag Prakash Bum,
Su Shen,
Zubin Adil Kapadia,
Lauren Elizabeth Jean Minette,
Druti Asit Desai,
Matthew Morgan,
Martin Sandra Clarubrun,
Natalie Mokbel Asmar,
Nada Khalil,
Jessica Lauren Givens,
Aditya Ravindra Joshi,
Menka Catherine Van Sant,
Jayanth,
Farah Yvonne Nahar Adebalo,
Devansh Ravindra Varu,
Paola Seha,
Sharayu Sarad Acharya,
Ashley Clark Mackey,
Madhulika Dolke,
Micah Elise Bledsoe,
Harshvardhan Wadikar,
Lisa Ann Travis,
Longhue Han,
Lindsay Nicole Klinkingbeard,
Srinivas Kartik Angadi,
Gabriela Ivana Rebilla,
Shreyas Vishvesh Gaiki,
Nicole Elise Elson,
Sanket Sanjay Wadialkar,
Caitlin Ann Paulus,
Shubham Vyas,
Kaylin Inyit,
Prasanth Venugopal,
Isabel Griffin Brudge,
Pooja Arularasu,
Lexi Fields Austin,
Advaita Swarup,
Terry Anshali Wager,
Suraj Sanjeev Shiras,
Matthew Andrew Waldman,
Rituraj Ramachandra Balarayao,
Joy Nicole Crane,
Swapnil Santosh Garat,
Alessandra Stoffel,
Soham Sunil Deshpande,
Mackenzie Rose McGuffey,
Abhishek Rajendra Deshpande,
Ashley Wiseman,
Daron Veer Singh Sohi,
Chantel Wick,
Niraj Nitin Kamat,
Maximiliano Romo,
Suprabhata Ola,
Jessica Raquel Ortiz,
Sharvil Prakash Shah,
Mary Fastigi,
Dir Patel,
Desiree Leanne Flores,
Darshav Shailesh Kumar Desai,
Naomi Gallagher,
Naitik Shah,
Joan Kwamboka,
Drumhil Piyush Kumar Shah,
Stephen Michael LaCour,
Preet Seth,
Lucia Moscaira,
Drumhil Mukeshbai Parmar,
Emily Ann Potter,
Harsh Nandlal Bandari,
Michelle Nicole Bloodworth,
Gaurang Pramod Makaria,
Kelly Lee Casey,
Jiatong Zhang,
Heather Lynn Schwartz,
Din Chun Chen,
Judy Beth Armijo,
Partana Rajnikant Patel,
Caitlin Mary Betcher,
Melissa Louise Day,
Ashley Megan Aparito,
Ananta Balkrishna Soneji,
Beth Sant Stevenson,
Zankan Deepak Kumar Kamar,
Matilde Serena,
Gopisa Srijara Pai,
Jenna Nicole Lee,
Malav Paresh Kumar Shah,
Heather Marie Heron,
Aravind Manoharan,
Aaron Lee Davis,
Preeti Venkateshan,
Haley Diane Seeley,
Chandini Radhakrishnan,
Linda Colleen Orines,
Balarupini Rajendran,
Rebecca Jordan Nance,
Madhu Venkatesh,
Kimberly Nicole Williams,
Subrayat Jyoti Chanduri,
Kimon A. Torres,
Sushruch Gandhi,
Lauren Eltney Schult,
Ashni Shailesh Modi,
Jessica J. Eliason,
Darsh Milan Parikh,
Cameron Mariah Perez,
Shreyas Srinivas Mugali,
Griselda Rivera,
Shreyas Ravishankar,
Ariel Shimesh,
Kushbu Jignesh Shah,
Alyssa Jordan Dodd,
Shruti Kirti Bomi Redipalli,
Stephanie Ann Gilman,
Soham Nitesh Sheth,
Rebecca Elizabeth Nelson,
Rohit Taparia,
Raquel Moriah Harris Neal,
Surya Ramani Iyer,
Emily Kathleen Heath,
Surujan Mehta,
Jamie Horseman,
Akshay Pradeep Sonawane,
Danielle Darina Devons,
Salil Vardikar,
Gladys Marie Tuyem Lu,
Harshal Shah,
Courtney Lee Sanchez,
Amog Prashant Dabak,
Matthew Hanson,
Aditya Ashok Shah,
Jennifer S. Lewis,
Samrudhi Mahesh Joshi,
Danielle Nicole McManus,
Arati Sandarajan,
Carla M. Montaño,
Samyutka Satish Kumar,
Miranda Bandi,
Casey Stevenson,
Alyssa Ayaka Squires,
Destry Suzanne Jacobs,
Jessica Carmen Acosta,
Caitlin Ann Schroll,
Chase Ashley Warren Ojemiria,
Pamela Brooke Coleman,
Lisa Koch,
Miles Edward Miller,
Jennifer Michelle Vicario,
Rebecca Christa Bell,
Sue Neil Pundia,
Sam Sundargola,
Ala Halun,
Samya Priya,
Corey Mazo,
Mamita Sinha,
Sarah Gabrielle Nelson,
Denim Datta,
Gregory Todd Sprout,
Brandon Michael Gatto,
Bakir Camille Al Ismail,
Hilda Jifa Asemsro Amenganji,
Christy Maria Thomas,
Giriraj,
Shiufa Nelly Siamajea,
Vedant Shukla,
Zara Al Yarasi,
Victoria Axinia Como,
Mary Shannon Fitzsimmons Bailey,
Rohit Undrala,
Maria Diaz,
Suhas Poduturi,
Sonki Dan,
Sai Rutwik Reddy Yelasiri,
Harold Delic Baidum,
Ramkiran Krishnakumar,
James Joseph Hackett,
Ryan Robert Baker,
Shane Ryan Cole,
Manda Rajendra Kulkarni,
Jennifer C. Harrison,
Nikhil Sunsil Sunita Kadwe,
Joanna Foote Williams,
Mitul Shah,
Catherine Leigh Brown,
Vanishri Hegde,
Dylan Marie Reynolds,
Vikram Banerjee,
Samantha Jean Lake,
Christopher D. Lawhorn,
Shiloh Yard,
J. George Bana,
Corina Brown,
Connor David Nelson,
Michael Trent Ricks,
Yashwant Chowdhury Nara,
Lisa Marie Christ,
Alan Edward Gary,
Jeffrey Riddle,
Ronak Vinod Kumar Menon,
Jennifer Monique Gonzalez,
Mahati Sastri,
Amanda Kurtz,
Hemant Balaji Dandi,
Isabel Judith Calderon,
Jishnu Gopal,
Apple Jane A. Landman,
Karan Maheshbai Shah,
Haley Rayanne Cooley,
Alireza Momeni,
Nelson Ascano,
Christopher John Healy,
Tyler Daniel Lopez,
Amanda Lynn Oswald,
Shannon Marie Osgood,
J.K. Jensen,
Robert Patrick Factora,
Brandon A. Mathis,
Edward Gabriel Mendoza,
Daniel Frank Rivera,
Glenn Allen Banks II,
Skandesh Bhaskar Lata,
Diana Nicole Beecham,
Manthan Sangavi,
Arthur Lakati Nash,
Nishiti Nitant Sawant,
Ashley Eileen Hone,
Ashish Agarwal,
Leslie Brooke Reimer,
Satya Sri Chikoti,
Quinn Marie Cooper,
Sriniti Chandran,
Christine Ann Espinosa,
Haley Rose Birch,
Karina Leilani Bondok,
Andrew Joseph Sweeney,
Timothy Glenn Kyle,
Kaushik Upendra Kotamraju,
Jack Robert Manning,
Niranjan Rane,
Elizabeth Kathleen Glowacki,
William Frederick Meister,
Ryan Smith,
Ashlyn Sridhar,
Taylor Elizabeth Stewart,
Harish Anantaraman,
Amanda Nicole Godinez,
Venkata Krishnan Kartikeyan,
Melissa Diane Crosby,
Rakesh Reddy Venkatesh,
Andrew Lidner Reidenbach,
Prabhav Vinay Sarkandande,
Catherine Marie Krutoff,
Gaurav Fotedar,
Charles Edward James,
Ankur Arun Jain,
Cassandra Antoinette Ash,
Angad Singh Ravindra Singh Kalra,
Maria Michaela Siaka,
Mugda Kole,
Michael Overmeyer,
Mayur Vagela,
Tansha Harrell,
Ankit Kadam,
Veronica Aguirre,
Siddhant Sudan,
Ashley Joyvona Mitchell,
Pavas Rustagi,
Trent Joseph Hollinger,
Anant Mudumba,
Davin Navid Christiansen Phillips,
Krishna Chaitanya Jinka,
Kimberly Ann Robertson,
Ravi Teja Upmaka,
Alma Joanna Hirasuna,
Pratik Mishra,
Jamie Pereira,
Sachin Sundar P.S.,
Candace Morgan Wilson,
Shiva Tejaswi Rampali,
Lucas Furman,
Abhishek Yatin Jatar,
Marissa Celine Tuhalski,
Suraj Lashman Tele,
Lee Tristan Nicole Pledger,
Sanket Satish Savant,
Liza Nichelle Vadosky,
Tanmay Sandeep Manolkar,
Priscilla Pennington,
Yash Anil Belorkar,
Sonia Nunez Salcido,
Pranav Havanurkar,
Manghua Lu,
Prashant Balajirao Gonankar,
Zongshang Mao,
Pratik Devidas Suryawanshi,
Xiao Yu,
Abhishek Torat,
Ahmad Salim,
Sagar Patni,
Carlos Morgan,
Shankar Shivakumar Bangalore,
Jessica Salcedo,
Jared Neil Byron,
Amber Brooke Terranova,
Dharmesh Charugundla,
Camila Faith Colado,
Kiran Tej Tomu,
William Charles Session,
Kiran Teja Setipalli,
Olivia Goins Jordan,
Rohit Polisetti,
Caitlin Aline White,
Vinay Balkar Ani Raghunathan,
Sopanawat Tong,
Arun Karthik Manikam Alagar Mutu Manikam,
Daniel Jose Sanchez,
Pratik Jain,
Rio Ramon Delon,
Sharat Ranjit Naik,
Samuel Stewart Rogers,
Sirish Pabi Sethi,
Joseph Marinelli,
Yash Vipul Kumar Shah,
Ashley Ramirez,
Achal Naimish Kumar Shah,
Vanessa Christine Miranda,
Shubham Hemantrao Nandawankar,
Grant A. Harrison,
Salman Sheikh,
Jessica Rivera Garcia,
Samath Bankam Shah,
Jenna Lee Parker,
Vishwan Kumar Daneshbai Doshi,
Jocelyn Amy Melendez,
Muranal Bodhi,
Trevor McGilfrey,
Sarvesh Shashikant Patil,
Antonio Shin,
Ashish Rana,
Miles Philip Kebble,
Abhijit Shrish,
Petty Officer Second Class Keenan A. Bradshaw,
Sahan Hitalmani Vishwas,
Nathaniel Darrell Stevenson,
Raksha Vaidyanathan,
Sarah Lou Lords,
Aditya Chayapati,
William H. Cohen,
Chinmay Suhas Vad,
Lorraine J. Hoskins,
Navina Apari,
Shanquan Dansha Jackson,
Arjun Venugopal,
Semisi Fasolo,
Aditya Varaprasad Naidu, Brima Paravau Venkata Siva,
Robert Brandon Jackson,
Manas Ranjan Mishra,
Yeltsi Velasquez,
Akash Sharma,
Brendan Kealoha Lani Kianali,
Rahul Gupta,
Michael Jerry Cooper,
Emily Jean Morse,
Andrew Grossman,
Kalia Danielle Salcido,
Markel Jared Leonard,
Kunal Himanshu Gaglina,
Kelsey Jandok,
Rohit Ramesh Banushali,
Sherry Joyce Bodmer,
Aditya Shishir Shah,
Kimberly Suzanne Salo,
Sai Nageswara Kaushik Dumantarao,
Whitney Horton,
Abdul Samad Khan,
Dominique Gabrielle McKenna,
Anuya Sai Nudurapati,
Lori Yeyugon,
Bhavani Balasubramanyam,
Izumi Wright,
Sarvesh Khanna,
Ada Marie Rumford,
Samar Pandey,
Brandon John Dovgan,
Sankit Ugile,
Charlene Kay,
Andrew Robert Levitsky,
Mary Kelleher,
Mohammed Ahmed Jatit,
Carlos Adrian Dragas,
Rishav Bhattacharya,
Charmaine Maney,
Prashant Garg,
Elaine Yvette Acuna,
Endrit Mucholi,
Ruth Guyon,
Joshua Christopher Walbert,
Yvonne Silva,
Aide Robles,
Jeffrey Michael Kidd,
Najibullah Zirak,
Christine Wanjiru Miyaku,
Bhavana Chinta,
Janelle Elisa Cash,
Chuyun Guan,
Brandy Nicole Hayes,
Run Si,
Frank Anthony Ferrer,
Eduardo Javier Pereira Candanedo,
Menyuang Fan,
Aaron Thomas,
Yuki Lu,
Nicholas Clifford Day,
Yaru Liu,
Siddharth Swarnkar,
Julian Mikhail Giezan,
Basam Raza,
Apar Erkin,
Ashish Murthy,
Joyce Soyoung Yi,
Zabihullah Gayasi,
Julia Swan Laird,
Yi Han,
Corey Michael Burris,
Shenkai Zhang,
Paige Elizabeth Brunn,
Le Guo,
Grant James Sidney England Hillebrand,
Hung Phi Lee,
Yifei Shah,
Ankul Gupta,
Sharon Lynn Absher,
Anubhav Nath,
Deanna Ruth Norwood Clark,
Ritam Sen Biswas,
Anne Catherine Stillwagon,
Lisa Nicole Connor Ard,
Courtney Blenda Davis,
Paulo Francisco Ferreira Jaime,
Haley Lauren Wilcox,
Anthony Michael McCourt,
Lena Reese Carney,
Mohammed Shirjil Hashmi,
Yoshiko Kato,
Travis James Schmidt,
Haley Suzanne Park,
Balachandar Sampat,
Justin Edward Gilbert,
Abhay Mutar,
Ishan Garg,
Gayatri Ramchandra Pode,
Yingxi Wang,
Sneha Komati Reddy,
Yingtian Tan,
Vidya Donepudi,
Joanna Elizabeth Guevara,
Jiawen Hu,
Mark Allen Swinnerton,
Sangam Govindraju,
Binal Basvar,
Ajay Ramanathan Lakshmanan,
Nathaniel Jr. de la Cruz Daga,
Sundaresan Srinivasan,
Stephen Ernest Sensaman,
Advait Vidya Prasad Sri Ramakrishna Prasad,
Cristian Silviano Rodriguez,
Luke Tu,
Min Dao Lee,
Itai Goeta Chrysler,
Brian Charles Chidester,
Sarah Allison Belko,
Sanveer Abrayo Patel,
Michael Carlos Bejarano,
Luke Hamilton Williams,
Ryan Carl Schillingberg,
Milagros Margarita Gallardo Munoz,
Quentin Delane Woods,
Allison Ann Porterfield,
Sudasan Kumar,
Natalie Dawn Booth,
Anirudh Srinivasan Pugazendi,
Monica Carmen Wapaha,
Hervé Willie Elemva,
Mario Munguia Jr.,
Shihao Chen,
Tanya Torres Marquez,
Gautam Muniraju,
Pikang Shen,
Sriram Krishnadas,
Melissa Joy Myers,
Shravan Subaraman,
Sonyang Lee,
Siddharth Sukamaran Nair,
Dilnur Mutar,
Saad Katrawala,
Cynthia Noralim Ambrosio,
Harshit Musugu,
Marissa Alexandra Gosej,
Sairam Vakalagada,
Octavio Blanco Jr.,
Sharad,
Michael Henry Soto,
Pavan Kumar Linga,
Ariana Gardner,
Asrita Chaudhary Chunduri,
Michaela Morgan Papagano,
Nitish Mutaraj,
Leonel Torres,
Varun Yoshi,
Felina Milagros Rodriguez,
Naga Sumramanya Sai Tarun Maladi,
Stephanie Catherine McIntyre,
Sai Pranav Rangan Batla,
Jamie Lynn Tapley,
Ankit Anand,
Andrea Lynn Sweeney,
Manoj Shankar Ananda Vijayan Jayanti Rani,
Katrina Raquel Villarreal,
Ji Yi Lee,
Charlotte Marie Akers,
Yingtong Wang,
Dawn Elizabeth Palmer,
Douglas Amu Sargon,
Amy Renee Boyer,
Eugene Ablordepe,
Elizabeth Ann Borders,
Victor de la Warlano,
Catherine Marie Mason,
Benjamin Obeng,
Stacy M. Congrove,
Pedro Jesse Martin,
Christina Marie Fernandez,
Adnan Abdullahi,
Victoria Ali,
Ruby Afriye Obeng,
Janshel Janai Holiday,
Shahida Arko Benuswa Adusei,
Daniel Noel Fanning,
Prince Kwame Ampofo,
Jonathan Michael Fugate,
Tobena Olisekmeka Okafor,
Mark Edward Mills,
Ramanathan Nichiapan,
Ashley Mack,
Bhargava Varadarajan,
Amber Dawn Mack,
Abhishek Kumar,
Yue Zhao,
Debarati Bhattacharya,
Yasin Guo,
Conrad Michael Evans III,
Courtney Kennedy,
Hua Ming Ye,
Robin Anderson Bashar,
Min Che Weng,
Ashley Ann Watkins,
Shi Ping Seung,
Tiffany Miller,
Mu Tao Chen,
Jennifer Arellano,
Junshin Wang,
Madison Chamberlain,
Lichia Wang,
Jesse Brooke Helms,
Edward Yang,
Monique Ashley Reveles,
Yash Garang Shah,
Erika Martinez,
Vidit Dabi,
Jennifer Jerry Lila Watson,
Ragul Shanmuganathan,
Diana Carolina Marmol,
Lingyu Liu,
Marina Asker Fodnas Kirk,
Harish Rajagopala Reddy,
Vanessa Paez,
Anusha Chitor Prem,
Heidi Marie Resch,
Adil Ansari,
Claudia Diana Morales,
Priyakant Agi,
Jessica Marie Lazo,
Vinay Mehta,
Michelle Ann McCarthy,
Manish Tumula,
Chelsea Nicole Crenshaw Best,
Ankit Rajshri,
Crystal Lynn King,
Swastik Roy,
Evan Marcus McDonald,
Varun Srivastava,
Hannah Rose Reinhardt,
Geeta Krishna Panda,
Skylar Rain Bergeson,
Radha Kannan,
Yashika Janice Nolan,
Danush Shetty,
Maria Coco Reyes,
Vivek Kanugadada Sharma,
Taylor May Westman,
Vivek Kumar Rajin Prai Patel,
Caitlin Byrne,
Kunj Kumar Bhupendra Kumar Patel,
Mariah Irene Holman,
Guru Raj Shashikant Daptarar,
Jennifer Soto,
Dhruv Kantilal Laria,
Christy Naff,
Kanika Gupta,
Isidoro Alvarez,
Garv Mathur,
Rachel Asi Aitemo Obeng,
Tapas Rana,
Stephanie Ann Snarsky,
Midun Pukotil Madhusudanan,
Kiana Marie Slater,
Ramanuj Bhattacharjee,
Alexa Victoria Carrasco,
Shubham Pandey,
Amanda Grace Herzog,
Varun Paresh Shah,
Brittany Ariana Pegues,
Karan Shah,
Anthony Manuel Ramirez,
Aravind Shanmugam,
William Barrett Kessler III,
Hasita Chikala,
Allison Mary Lambert,
Manoj Dwarsala,
Gianna Angela Mayeta,
Deepika Ramaswamy,
Jennifer Yom,
Divya Prakash Sivakumar,
Susan Janine Jerrigan,
Drishti Kapoor,
Benjamin Cresswell,
Chaitanya Ahuja,
Yesenia Esmeralda Perez,
Aditya Eswara Prasad Raju,
Lori Fleming,
Sai Tejaswi Manchukonda,
Joshua Kaywood Pesgraves,
Sai Charan Valarapu,
Tunyan Vopam,
Sumanth Kanteti,
Shauna Speicher,
Nishan Shetty,
Stephanie Katrina Watovich,
Sai Nikila Reddy Gadam,
Rosalba Roxanne Martinez,
Diva Yadam Reddy,
Emmanuel Nabril Kanandoy.
Venkata Sai Sirisha Karkala.
Krishna Lene Hamilton.
Harshita Katpali.
Barbara Ventura.
Shikar Sharma.
Nareda Melkor.
Anshal Mahajan.
Abigail Aaron Jimenez.
Hena Shah.
Sean William Pitala.
Nidhi Dubey.
Tate Sterling Nielsen.
Ashita Priya.
Jasmine Sancedo.
Aman Maheshwari.
Kyle Nice.
Prashant Reddy Madi.
Jillian Renee Compton.
Santa Kumar Satyan.
Sachel Aitiana Palacios.
Kusum Ijari.
Emmanuel Tyler Morris.
Aravind Komineni.
Lauren Brooke Rodriguez.
Aravind Raman.
Julian Joshua Sadanana.
Sangita Swaminathan.
Shaquin Devon Albro.
Supriya Iyer.
Kiani Lynn-Marie Stoltz.
Minal Vishnu Lad.
Stacy Jo Swatzel.
Subhanji Gupta.
Samantha Catherine Khanna.
Abhinav Mohanty.
Andrea Juan Tran.
Saheb Singh Johar.
Carly Schiller.
Natalia Kumar.
Kendrick Daly.
Aditya Kalyanaraman.
Lisbeth Puente.
Yuvraj Sandeep Pimpale.
Landy Barwick.
Priyam Singh.
Nayeli Escalante Chavola.
Kunal Pratap Shinde.
Lisa Zora.
Yuga Chandratre. Akanksha Ajit Warrior. Rohan Dutta. Roshan Zamir Anam. Adiraj Tiku. Manish Tandon. Nikita Bal. Duang Tan Wen. Aditi Baraskar. Pratik Sanjeev Bartake. Saurabh Banudas Abhale. Shubham Madhusudan Pathak. Abhishek Sunil Marate. Ashish Gadkari. Santosh Kumar Amisagada. Surbhi Grover. Utsav Dusad. Dikshit Nenmal Jain. Avinash Tahakik. And Rutuja Prakash Sutar.
Now this of course is group one. We have 8 more groups. Just kidding. So would all of our newly minted masters and newly minted doctorates please stand up? And please take this time to congratulate the people that are around you on this great accomplishment.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Michelle Sullivan Govani, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, will now greet the class of 2019.
Okay, I know I'm one of the last things between you and celebration, so I've promised to keep my remarks brief. Plus, I've never loved public speaking. I'm shaking. And President Crow's laughing. I have to follow him all year, and he's a pretty effective speaker. This past year, I've had many people suggest I pretend I'm okay with speaking, but I've found that embracing my discomfort and acknowledging it for you all to see is what makes me feel a little more at ease. So in that spirit, I'm going to ask you all to be open with me, maybe a little uncomfortable with me, and in front of your peers and your mentors and your loved ones, please raise your hand if at one point during any point of your graduate education you felt that this day would not come. Keep it raised if at some point you felt like an imposter. You're not a good teacher. You're not a good researcher. How many of you felt like quitting at one point? How many of you felt that way more than once? I don't graduate until this summer. I'm quite jealous of you all today. I'm in that final grind right now, and I was feeling incompetent just last week, just yesterday actually. I was working through some analysis that wasn't moving as quickly as I'd hoped. Several pages of writing I'd churned out and spent hours on were suddenly seeming irrelevant and frankly not good. To top it off, as an interdisciplinary student, as I know many of us at ASU are, I was doubting my worth as a scholar, wondering what exactly I could claim to be an expert in, given that I'd pursued many approaches to my project as opposed to the traditional approach of just one narrow focus. So, in a moment of helplessness, I was scrolling through social media, as one does and probably should not do, and I came across a peer in her status update who articulated my anxiety. Can anyone out there remind me why I thought getting a PhD was worth it? To our doctors in the front rows and on the sides, I know you've been there. And yet, here we are. Whatever was driving you, passion for your subject, family, career goals, the right to say you did it. You've arrived. For the past few or several years, you've worked long hours climbing toward your educational goals, often while balancing work, family, and your own personal well-being. It's an inspiration to look upon a group of people, many of you who are my friends and my peers, who've dreamed big, worked hard, and achieved something so special and well-earned. I know it might be strange to ask you to remember the hard times on a day of celebration, especially after President Crow told us not to whine. But I really do hope you'll recall that you face self-doubt, and especially that you can move through it and learn from it again and again. And it was worth it for this moment and the ability to effect change in your own life, as well as the lives of others. None of us are naive enough to believe that we'll never have self-doubt again. The world's problems are complicated and often daunting. Our national and global discourse can feel charged and discouraging. Whatever is waiting out there for you, professional, personal, maybe further educational goals, it's going to pose its own challenges. But you're ready. I believe our degrees confer far more than expertise and tools. We've honed our critical thinking, our common sense, our powers of observation and discernment, our ability to reach out and understand across disciplines, across cultures, and our capacity for self-reflection and growth. As you go out into the world beyond grad school, first of all, let me know how it is. But let formidable challenges inspire new ideas and unlikely collaborations. Know that we can achieve greater outcomes when we include and listen to diverse perspectives. Don't accept the way things are just because they've always been that way. Let challenges energize you. And remember that at one point or another, we've all felt and are going to feel incapable, despite our evident abilities, credentials, and strengths. I hope you'll feel as I do that it's empowering to share our struggles, because then we can also share optimism and support with ourselves and with one another. And we can recognize that we've grown stronger, not just smarter, through this process. It's been my honor to serve as your student body president for the last year, here at ASU. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Michelle. That concludes the Spring 2019 University Graduate Commencement Ceremony. In an effort to recycle programs, we ask that you return your program to the tables on the concourse if you will not take them with you. Thank you. Now, please rise and join in singing the Arizona State University alma mater, which will be led by Julia Laird. The recessional will immediately follow the alma mater. Please remain in your places until the recessional has been completed and the platform party and graduates have departed from the auditorium. Thank you. Congratulations, graduates. This is Mike Wong on behalf of Arizona State University, wishing you a great day.